Hi there. Today I'm going to show you how to play a game called Place Value Pickle. So for this game, you need a deck of cards with only ace to 10, and you also need a game board that has 10 spaces. You can draw it any shape on any surface, a page protector, a whiteboard, on a sheet of paper, it doesn't really matter. As long as it has 10 spaces and you want to label one side least and one side greatest. So the purpose of this game is to fill in all your squares with the cards that you draw, but they have to be in order from least to greatest. So it takes a math strategy to figure out where to place your numbers. So make sure your deck of cards is shuffled. If you do not have cards, you could just take sheets of paper, numbers 1 to 10, and use that to draw from. A 10 in this game is a 0, an ace is a 1. So today I'm going to be playing Decimal Pickle, where I draw 4 cards, 1 card is my whole number, and the remaining 3 cards are tenths, hundreds, and thousands. So I drew 4 cards. I drew a 9, a 6, a 5, and a 7. So knowing that my deck of cards, the highest number I can draw is a 9, if I'm looking to make my greatest number, I know the greatest number I can do is 9 and 999 thousandths. So drawing 9 and 765 thousandths is a pretty high number. I don't know the chance of me drawing a higher number than that. So I am going to go out on a limb and I'm going to start right over in my greatest square with 9 and 765 thousandths. So then my partner would take a turn and do the same thing on their game board. So there's my first 4 cards. So my next 4 cards, I have an ace, a 7, a 9, and a 3. So I know if I do 9 and 731 thousandths, that's less than my last number, but it's really close to it. So I'm going to write that in my second spot. Okay, so then your partner would go, and now it's my turn again. I drew 4 cards. So I have a 1, a 0, a 7, and a 2. And let's say you have to have at least a 1 in your whole number. You can't have 0. So I'm gonna go 1 and 27 thousandths. I think that's a pretty small number. So you can see what my game board looks like. I have 2 over here near the greatest, 1 right near the least. Now what happens if I draw cards that are greater than this or less than this, and that's the only place that I can write it? That's what's called being in a pickle. So in that case, I can't write the number down and I skip my turn and I can try again on my next turn. You're not allowed to erase numbers and rewrite them. Once they're written, they're stuck. So again, there's where the mathematical reasoning comes in. You have to think about the chances and the probability of you getting different numbers that are greater or less than, and knowing where they fall on the place value chart. So that is a quick introduction on how to play Place Value Pickle, and I hope you will find that helpful as you're playing the game. Thanks, enjoy.